Farming in the 21st century presents challenges to equipment and operators alike. And to meet those challenges, John Deere is introducing more choices for power in the heavy horsepower class. The 9020 series tractors in both four-wheel drive and track versions, from the 280 horsepower 9120 to the all-new 9520 with 450 engine horsepower. John Deere is reshaping the boundaries of agriculture and industry. The new 9020 series four-wheel drive tractors come in 5 new models, while the 9020 T-Track tractors are available in 3 different horsepower sizes. The 9120 features an 8.1-liter John Deere PowerTech engine. All other 9020 series tractors feature the 12.5-liter John Deere PowerTech engine. All engines feature air-to-air aftercooling for increased power and lugging ability. And they all meet 2001 EPA requirements for emission controls. All models offer a 7% power bulge and 38% torque rise to get you through the tough spots. For example, the 9120 with 280 horsepower can generate almost 300 horsepower under heavy load. And the 450 horsepower 9520 can crank out more than 481 horsepower when the going gets tough. The full authority electronic controls on both the 8.1-liter engine and the 12.5-liter engines sense the load and respond instantly to give you more power under heavy loads. This reduces engine RPM fluctuation for less downshifting, and that means more productivity. The 8.1-liter engine features a new high-pressure common rail fuel injection system to meet EPA emission requirements. The electronic unit injection system on the 12.5-liter engine delivers improved fuel economy and fewer emissions, while also meeting the current EPA requirements. A single fuel rail in the head eliminates the need for external lines, reducing the need for service. Putting all this power to work for you is easier than ever with the heavy-duty 24-speed power sync transmission on all models, from the 9120 through the 9420 and 9420T. This transmission allows fully synchronized shifting through 3 forward speeds in 4 ranges and 2 reverse speeds in 3 ranges. A power-shiftable high-low on the command arm allows no clutch shifting between high and low in each range. However, the big news this year is the new 18-speed power shift transmission available on all models of both wheel and track tractors. This new John Deere transmission has 18 forward and 6 reverse speeds with a shifter located on the command arm for simple, convenient operation. You can start in any gear from 1 to 13. Shift up or down by bumping the shift lever. On the go. No clutching, even from forward to reverse. Shuttle shifting is this easy. The digital readout tells you which gear you have selected. The new 18-speed power shift transmission offers more speeds in the field working range, from 3 miles per hour to 8 miles per hour. Faster transport speeds, up to 24 miles per hour on wheel tractors and 20 miles per hour on track tractors. And it is the standard transmission on all four-wheel drive scraper tractors. Along with the new 18-speed power shift transmission comes another performance-enhancing feature, automatic power shift, or APS. This feature has been very popular on the 8010 series John Deere tractors. Now it's available on the 9020 series. APS relieves the operator from shifting during load changes in both field and transport. Simply set the maximum gear desired, turn it on, and APS does the rest. It senses the throttle position, engine speed, and fuel flow or engine load. When you hit a tough spot, the transmission will automatically downshift from the maximum gear to deliver the power required. Then, when conditions allow, it will upshift back to the maximum gear. In transport, pulling back on the throttle to negotiate a turn, for example, will cause the transmission to downshift up to 3 gears. Increase the throttle, and the APS will automatically shift back up to the maximum gear. It's like an automatic transmission on your tractor. You could notice an increase in fuel efficiency and productivity and a great reduction in fatigue. And speaking of fatigue, one of the greatest contributors to operator fatigue is the constant bouncing and jostling that comes from working on rough terrain. If this looks familiar, you know how you feel after 8 or more hours of this kind of punishment. John Deere engineers have developed and patented a new active seat that can virtually eliminate the rough ride associated with certain types of field work. While the ordinary seat cushions the operator from many kinds of shocks, the new active seat actually analyzes and counteracts the motion of the tractor on heavy, rough terrain. Watch this demonstration. We're driving a wheel tractor over bumps that really give a beating to the operator. Watch the operator's head. Can you imagine how a few hours of this would make you feel? Now watch the same tractor on the same course with a new active seat. Notice how level the operator's ride is compared to what the tractor is doing. The active seat uses an electronically controlled hydraulic system to counteract the rough motion. When the tractor bounces up, the seat moves down, and vice versa. The result is a smooth ride. When you try this feature for the first time, we guarantee it'll put a smile on your face. We think it's going to be one of the most popular new John Deere features offered on wheel tractors this year. The new platform design on the 9020 series wheel tractors makes it easier to enter and leave the cab. Customers asked for a larger platform to make it possible to turn around before descending the ladder. You can also set things on the platform like a cooler and then climb aboard. It's much easier. We've also added another step at the bottom for even more comfort. Big tractors like the 9020 series don't quit working when the sun goes down. Complete lighting systems are standard on all tractors. Plus, there's an optional new high-intensity discharge light called the John Deere Field Vision option on the front that can light up an entire football field. It's like having a miniature arc welder on the front of your tractor. Delayed egress lighting turns the lights off up to 90 seconds after you've exited the tractor. Hydraulic controls on the 9020 series tractors are even more convenient than before. Now there are 4 SCV controls located on the front of the command arm. This is a notable improvement, particularly for tractors used in scraper applications. When pulling tandem scrapers, SCVs number 1 and 2 control the front unit. SCVs number 3 and 4 control the rear. Those 4 selective control valves are all standard equipment, and an optional 5th SCV control is located further back on the right side of the command arm. The touch-set hydraulic control system lets you control time and flow of any individual SCV. Rotate the flow or detent knobs to your desired setting. You can feather the heaviest loads with slight movements of the SCV lever. Move the lever until you feel a click to put the SCV in time detent. Move it all the way forward and push down to enter the float position. Precise control of your implement means faster setup and more efficient use of time and horsepower. Implement Management System, or IMS, is also a standard feature included on all John Deere 9020 series tractors. The system can be programmed to memorize operations like transmission shifts, SCV functions, or differential lock. In addition, IMS can raise or lower the touch set depth control and hitch. Up to 12 functions can be programmed in one sequence. For example, at the end of the field, you want to raise the implement, shut off differential lock, and shift to a different gear to facilitate a turn. These operations are repeated every time you get to the end of the field. You can program IMS to do all of these functions with just the touch of one button. When you've completed the turn, you can program IMS to shift back to the proper field gear speed, turn the differential lock back on, and then lower the implement back into the ground automatically. It allows you to farm more consistently with less fatigue, and that means maximum efficiency and precision. In order to meet today's precision farming needs, John Deere is delivering the future today. Green Star Ready John Deere 9020 series tractors are designed to offer you flexibility and support. A Green Star Ready harness is now included standard on all models and includes an implement connector. This harness makes the 9020 series tractors ready to install your customers' ag management solution systems and will assure that your tractor will be compatible with today's components and tomorrow's features. Here's where you spend the most time, in the Command View cab. We've made your field office the most comfortable and convenient in the tractor industry. 360-degree visibility, climate-controlled fresh air ventilation system, easily adjustable steering console and steering wheel, a full set of displays and controls that are perfectly positioned for easier visibility and comfortable operation. The John Deere Command Arm keeps all major tractor function controls right at your fingertips. This is the relaxed way to work. And this year, John Deere offers a comfortable instructional seat as an option in both track and wheel cabs. The John Deere 9020 series offers 8 models to handle any application on your farm or construction site. 5 4-wheel drive models from 280 to 450 engine horsepower. 3 track models in the 375 to 450 engine horsepower range. And all of them are available with a new 18-speed power shift transmission. Every John Deere 9020 series tractor has a 7% power bulge and a 38% torque rise. Once again, John Deere is the powerhouse of the industry. All new 9020 series tractors feature new cab components, new lighting package, new decals, and of course, the new John Deere logo. We're leaving the competition behind and redefining the boundaries of industry and agriculture. For the complete story and a test drive of the new 9020 series tractors, see your John Deere dealer.